Hello, meet my camera. This is the Olympus Trip A50 brand, and guess what? It is older than me. This camera is 20 years old, and just a small backstory. This camera was originally from my dad and used to capture my childhood photos, and now, since film photography is now back, it never died, but it was always there. I decided maybe I could give it a shot or experience this type of photography. Film or analog photography uses chemical processes to form an image, which light plays a vital role to expose a photosensitive material or the film. It is way different to the digital photography that we use today in terms of processing the image instantly. But film photography gives that magical feeling of being there in the captured photo, as it naturally gives the color, light, and sharpness. The idea of waiting for something makes it more exciting, said by Andy Warhol. It is indeed true because after the 36 shots captured, it is really satisfying to see the outcomes. You will need a film roll. For point-and-shoot cameras or for beginners, you can use this Fujifilm C200. You will also need a good quality of batteries to supply the right amount of energy needed for flash photos, and a film camera, of course. Here are my few tips as a first-time film camera user. 1. Know the nearest location of supplies and the developing studio. In my case, here in Manila, Philippines, the one famous street where you can buy film rolls, cameras, and get films developed is the Hidalgo Street in Capo, Manila. I've bought my film rolls there in much cheaper price compared to some online sellers. I bought the Fujifilm roll for around 250 pesos. For film developing, I had mine in Photoline Robinsons, Manila. The developing fee is comparable to studios in Hidalgo Street. I've spent 130 pesos for developing charge plus the physical print of the photos for 8.50 pesos for each, so for 36 shots it was around 306 pesos. The downside of this photo studio was I waited for 10 days to get my films developed. 2. For point-and-shoot cameras, be aware of the proper way of holding it and taking photos. Blocking the main camera lens and the flash may lead to not so good quality of photos. Remember that we only have a limited amount of shots. 3. Press the camera shutter button properly. In my experience, My dad advised me to press it for around 1 or 1.5 seconds to avoid exposed photo or blurred photo. And last, just enjoy the process of taking photos. Don't hesitate or limit yourself from capturing what you feel or think that is memorable for you. It is you who creates wonderful memories with that camera.